Welcome to KeepItReal Studios, the only channel on YouTube that keeps it real. In the year 2017, the UFC signed a contract with a brand new fighter who was an undefeated amateur with a record of 17-0.
Gaethje with the right, and he's down and he's out and it's over.
This fighter is known as Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje is a monster. He's a monster. He's a terrifying individual. He is, in a sport that's violent, it's an inherently violent sport, he stands out as the most violent.
On July 7th, 2017, Justin Gaethje was put up against Michael Johnson, another lightweight contender who had fast hands and crisp boxing and knockout power. This was Justin Gaethje's debut in the UFC, so he couldn't afford to lose to Michael Johnson, and he knew he had this one shot to make an impact on this organization.
I ain't here to talk shit. Hey, I do my talking in the cage. That's all I care about. I'm preparing right now, and I'm a violent motherfucker. I'm the most violent lightweight on this planet, and I will prove that.
No, you're
gonna find out.
The most violent
you're
lightweight
gonna find
on the
out.
planet. Trust me.
It's gonna be a march to deep water, baby, and you ain't not gonna last.
On the day of the fight, these two put a battering on each other, an absolute masterclass and spectacle loved by the audience and MMA fans to this day, with Gaethje securing the victory in the second round by TKO. In the post-fight interview, a pumped-up Justin Gaethje was demanding the UFC to bring him his equal.
Where is my equal? That's who I want. Where is he?
But little did he know, he should have been careful what he wished for. Enter Eddie Alvarez, the underground king of the lightweight division, a former champion and an absolute warrior who puts beatings on his opponents every time he steps foot into the octagon. In the build-up to this fight, there was no bad blood, no tension, but these fighters weren't here to prove a point. They wanted to show who was the true king of violence.
We hear so much about, brain damage, CTE, things like that, but you seem to be embracing this. Is that what you mean? Like, you want to go 3-round war with this guy?
I don't mind it. No, the idea is always to take the path of least resistance, but I'm embracing the idea of it.
On the day of the fight at UFC 218, you could tell both Justin Gaethje and Eddie Alvarez were ready to rock. As soon as the fight started, Justin Gaethje came out in his typical style, walking down his opponent and not caring what is thrown at him. Justin Gaethje was throwing bombs at Eddie Alvarez in the first round, throwing a bunch of different leg kicks, but Eddie Alvarez made a good in-fight adjustment. He noticed Justin Gaethje had a habit of leaning forward with a high guard and started aiming for body shots, and throughout this whole fight you can see how this was a huge game changer. As the fight went on, both men put a beating on each other. Eddie Alvarez with just the relentless body shots and knees to the body, while Justin Gaethje just kept on battering Eddie Alvarez in the face and in his legs. In this fight, there were multiple moments, man. You had an attempt of a rolling thunder by Eddie Alvarez. You had Justin Gaethje try to go for a takedown, and it all goes through the roof. This fight was an absolute spectacle and an absolute classic. In the third round of the fight, it was pretty obvious that both men were beating and fatigued, but none of them lost that fighting spirit and still wanted to go at it. But towards the end, Eddie Alvarez just kept on landing those body shots on Justin Gaethje, eventually hit him with a knee, got him down, then got the finish on the human highlight, Justin Gaethje. At the end of the day, these two men put an absolute masterclass on for everybody to witness. Definitely one of my favorite lightweight fights to this day. And overall, can I just say Eddie Alvarez and Justin Gaethje are absolute monsters throughout their careers. Just their fights have just been amazing and just been spectacular to watch. So overall, I'll give this fight a solid 7.5 out of 10, because I would say this is a little bit in the beginning stages of Justin Gaethje's career, because he was a little bit more reckless. At this point in time, he didn't have the best fight IQ. I feel like if they fought this day, it would be a different outcome. But that's just my thoughts and opinions on just the fight as a whole. That'll be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please just comment down below some fights you'd like to see me review in the future. And please just comment how you feel about this Justin Gaethje and Eddie Alvarez fight. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to keep it real.